What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Jedi Jive. My name is Mike, and we've got Jenny joining us again.
Hey, guys.
In a sling, still recovering from surgery.
That's right.
Actually, another big shout out to our dad, who actually got up early to drive Jenny over to my house in the morning. So, Jenny and Mike's dad.
Dads. Let's hear it for dads.
Shout out to Jenny and Mike's dad. Okay, guys, Book of Boba Fett, episode 4. This episode has a lot to accomplish because of the first 3 episodes so far. I think everybody agrees the second episode was
that
the
really
best
knocked
one.
it out of the ballpark.
And
for
last week's episode was probably like not the best of the 3 episodes. It was an okay episode, but there were some elements that I think a lot of people are kind of
thrown by, at least, that sort of stuck
some
out.
Conversation started.
I mean, all of this having been said, I have very, very highly enjoyed all 3 episodes so far. But if I had to go in and rank them, I would be like the second one, the first one, then last week.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But anyway, I feel like there's the sort of like where this 7 episode series is gonna go is still a little bit in question, and there's 7 episodes and we've already had 3, so like this 4th episode, I feel like some shit's got to go down, man.
Yeah, we've really built up the backstory over the first 3 episodes, and I think they've got a lot to accomplish now in terms of how this criminal enterprise, his sort of protection racket, and his mafia dealings move forward. He's got some competition now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to see how the competition plays out amongst his fellow crime lords.
And the last episode ended with them being like, okay, the Pikes are coming, we're gonna be ready.
We're going to war.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess we're getting ready for some action. And I guess in general, people would like more of the Danny Trejo, Rancor Keeper, Boba Fett potentially riding a Rancor. Yes, please.
Let's see Boba
plenty
riding
more
a
of that,
Rancor
and
into
a little
battle.
A little bit less of the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Vespa gang. That was sort of an interesting addition last week. But obviously, they're not going to go anywhere because they introduced these characters already. But anyway, there's a lot of fun things that could potentially happen in this episode. I know there's some cameos people are still hoping to see, namely some bounty hunters. Maybe
some particular bounty hunters from the animated series that may or may not.
Not going to get our hopes up.
Live action faces.
Okay, guys, let's jump in and have some fun, and we'll talk about it after.
Always starts back in the back to tank every single episode.
Yeah, we're still flashing back.
Like after
on the back of a bantha.
Yeah.
After might we finally run into the Fennec Shand?
Yeah. Like catch up with the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Storyline.
So yeah, I think now he is kind of just like aimless.
Adrift in the stand.
Adrift in the sea. Yeah. He's like a man on a raft in the ocean.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is still when Bib Fortuna is in charge.
Yeah.
He's just kind of doing some recon, I guess.
Yeah.
Not today, old girl. Still too many guards.
Okay.
He's already formulating a plan here.
Yep.
Here you go.
Oh.
Enjoy.
A bantha
Just
burp?
some light, bantha comedy thrown in. You know, why not?
Oh, shit.
What's this now?
That's the Mandalorian sound. Oh, those are the flares with Fennec Shand, where they're firing the flares from...
Oh,
right before the guy kills her.
Okay, so we are catching up to the Mandalorian storyline.
That sound is... Dude, hell
well spotted, dude. Well spotted.
Dark desert scenes. Okay, so
this
here he is.
Super dark.
This is the scene from season 1.
From the Mandalorian.
All those theory videos that were people were I think this might be Boba Fett. Here we are 2 years later. I mean, we knew it was in season 2 of Mando, but still, it's
yeah. But that was that's a
to
big,
finally see it connect here.
A big payoff for everybody who's been tracking this since the beginning.
Okay, so he got Fennec's body. Okay, so if he doesn't have a back to tank in a medical facility, what's his mechanism for repairing her? Whoa.
We got more little body mod.
Cyborgs, yeah. How would she not be dead? Blast her to the gut,
it takes more than that to
5 or 6
take
hours
out
ago?
Fennec Shand, you know?
I guess so. Techno blaring and some back alley modification.
This is so interesting. He specifically came to the cyberpunk body mod plate because that's the only
This
way.
is clearly like black market, like
The question
illegal,
you just asked,
yeah.
like, what's his mechanism for saving her?
Yeah, there you
This
go.
is the only mechanism.
The body mods, yeah.
Make her part droid.
There you go.
That's it.
This woman is about to die.
Yeah,
Like this music is
the music, the concept, all of it. This is a very different mood for Star Wars.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Star Wars is usually future retro, and this is like future.
This guy's got like the snap-on.
This is the greatest
tool mod.
go-go gadget
Yeah.
arm I've ever seen.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Okay.
gnarly. Wow. This is intense.
Wow. Actually showing us the
This
process
is
of
a
like
whole new meaning to the term biomechanics, you know?
Fennec getting all fixed up.
Yeah.
Aren't you gonna close her up?
Cover all that beautiful machinery.
Mhm.
You were dying of a gut shot. I saved your life.
How's she gonna react to this, though?
What did you do to me?
I brought you to a mod parlor on the outskirts of Mos Eisley. It was the best I could do under the circumstances. Take the black melon. It will help you recover. It takes some getting used to. The time you start to crave it.
Yeah, Cobb Vanth implies that it stinks in Mandalorian.
You are Master Assassin Fennec Shand of the Midrim.
He knows her, yeah.
Her reputation precedes
I
her.
take it I'm worth more alive, huh?
Mm.
You are.
I'll pay double my bounty.
I don't want money.
Yeah.
Don't play that game no more.
Who are you?
Oh, she doesn't. Oh,
I am
yeah.
Boba Fett.
There you go. She knows his name.
Yeah, see? That name struck a chord.
Boba is dead.
Uh-huh.
That's what everyone thought.
Left for dead on the sands of Tatooine. I was rescued by the Sand People. I tried to help them. Instead, I got them massacred by Nikto speedbikers. Help me recover my fire spray gunship.
Fire Spray, he called it, not Slave One.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's still named Slave One, but they're calling it Fire Spray now.
Where is it?
Jabba the Hutt's palace.
Is that the name of it, though? Or is that like
Well,
the class of
yes,
ship? and
exactly, yeah.
The name of it is Slave One.
Yeah.
Without my armor, I'm less persuasive.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, buddy.
If
You're
I
going to get it
help
back.
you, my debt is paid.
If that is what you wish.
Oh, interesting. So what makes her stay indebted to him?
It's time to say farewell, my friend. You served me well.
Oh.
Ah.
You're free to roam the Dune Sea.
See, already granting sovereignty everywhere he goes.
What's next for you?
I'm gonna find my armor, and I'm gonna kill that bloated pig who double-crossed me. Take his throne.
You want to head a Gatra.
Why not?
You're a hunter.
I'm tired of working for idiots who are gonna get me killed. The Tuscans took me and made me part of their tribe. I was ready to leave hunting behind.
People like us don't get to decide when we're finished.
Mm.
There are too many guards.
Jesus, yeah.
That's a lot of guards. Even for
I'm
them.
going quiet.
Oh. And that droid is the droid that was in Return of the Jedi, administering punishments. Oh my God, he's got the this is the General Grievous of Chef.
Right? Yeah.
That's supposed to be a reference to General Grievous doing that with lightsabers. There it is.
There she is.
Let's go.
It's not going to be that simple.
No, definitely not.
Quick one.
What?
Two.
You go. I'll handle them.
Just a gonk droid.
Mm.
Not anymore. Nice. Yeah, buddy.
Let's get out of here.
All right, cool. Oh, jeez.
Ah.
Run and jump.
What the hell are you doing?
We need to get the gate open, but I can't see a thing.
Oh, holy shit.
Ah.
I'll pay for that. Hope you got insurance, Boba.
I've got it. Close the ramp.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Oh, she knows. Oh, shit! Oh. She's just so cool.
I love that. That was the Fennec Shan fight sequence I've been waiting for,
There
but
you
it's
go.
also sort of comic in a way, how she's like doing all the hard work while he kind of like fails at parallel parking. You know?
Yeah.
She's like punching out bad guys left and right, and he's like, just a minute, trying to downshift.
All right, man. Now that they've got the ship.
We stick to the plan.
Next time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Despite all of that, they already kind of realize that they make a good team,
Yeah,
right?
I guess, yeah.
There's an advantage to people thinking you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Now your debt is paid. Where would you like to be dropped?
Huh.
Where are you headed?
I have a few scores to settle.
So she's just going to be like, I'll come along.
Yeah, why
I'll
not?
tag
Again,
along.
nothing else going on.
I'll go for the ride.
I love how they even have like Hell's Angels style
Right, like,
jackets.
jacket.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him coming in.
Oh, that is an awesome shot. Oh my god, he just lights them up. Oh, his face.
Absolutely no mercy. These guys ask for it. They
God, dude,
get
what a
what's
shot.
coming to them.
Oh my god, that just made all of that so worth it.
He was just doling out fiery justice.
Oh my god.
Yes!
The guns on the slave
If
one,
I
I'm
had
just like-
two hands, I would clap right now.
Oh my god.
No comment. She just sort of looks at him and he's like, you got something to say?
Okay, we're back to the Sarlacc area here. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, because he wants to know where the arm. Okay, he's tracking it down. He's gonna track down the Jawas.
Hang on.
Oh my god, what a cool
Are you
shot.
kidding me?
What a cool shot. Staring down into the Sarlacc.
Sarlacc pit.
Are
That's
you?
where I was trapped all those years ago.
That is so cool.
Dude, this is nuts. What a shot. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna shine a
Do we
light
have
down
some
there.
flashlight action?
Be careful.
Are you
Is he
kidding
literally
me right now?
flying down in there?
Dude, are
You
you
are-
kidding me?
Joking.
But he knows he came out with the armor. Why is he looking in? Like, what are you doing? What's gonna jump out at him? It's too quiet.
Good call.
Are you serious? Like that just seems like such a stupid move. Okay, so it's not dead. He didn't kill it. Oh my god, dude.
This is like Captain Nemo and the giant squid.
Yeah,
right
very
now.
much so. Yeah, even with the oh, shockwave! No way to take it out.
Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole.
Dude,
No.
are you kidding me? Too bad it's all underground and you don't get to see it, dude. Oh my god.
God.
He just did a seismic charge inside of the Sarlacc to take
Look,
it out.
cool as a cucumber. This dude unfazed by
Oh
anything.
god, that is still the coolest weapon.
Next time, don't touch my buttons.
Come on.
Seriously, dude.
Oh my god.
What? What now? He's got to know it's not down there.
Dude, he's literally belaying down into the Sarlacc. Who would go
It's not
back
safe
in?
in there.
Him, apparently.
My armor's not down there.
It served its purpose. It saved you from the acid.
Wow. Jesus.
Another beautiful shot. Look how that is framed.
I'm tired of our kind dying because of the idiocy of others.
Okay, all right. It's a little bit of a you see where the philosophies.
Yeah,
are shifting.
done working for the man, you
Yeah.
know.
I will cut you in on the success
Okay.
and pledge my life to protect yours.
Share and share alike, equal partnership.
Wow. Okay. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
Living with the Tuscans has made you soft.
Okay. That's why he needs her.
No. It's made me strong.
Mm-hmm.
You can only get so far without a tribe.
Oh.
What a line!
Dude. Wow.
What a line!
Congratulations, Master Fett. You are completely healed.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. He's 100%.
What about the scars on the inside?
Oh. Okay.
It's Black Chrysanthemum!
Nice, dude. He's just chilling at the bar.
He's enjoying his freedom.
Look at this guy. I love
it.
What a badass
Right?
mofo. He just
going on now?
he's just angry and wants to punch some guys.
Feels like starting some
just
shit.
wants to start a bar fight.
Yeah.
Or does he know this guy?
The expression on the guy's face.
Boba's just like,
Bubba's like, hello.
yeah, it's just another Tuesday. Oh my god!
I think you've made your point. Is it not beneath you to dismember this unfortunate Trandoshan?
Should take me to Savage
there.
Beast.
Isn't that better? You are above such pettiness.
It's tradition.
You have run up quite a bar tab, Sam.
Ah.
So let's say you release this customer, and in return,
Settle his tab.
I will wipe your debt off the books.
There you go. Hey, hey.
He's like, no, I'd rather
Everyone's just
dismember the
like,
guy.
oh shit. He just breaks a guy's back. I love how everyone in the bar is just... Oh my god.
It was worth a shot.
Hit it, Max.
Wow. Hit it, Max.
Max Rebo.
Wow. Okay, so Boba's gonna go try to like recruit him now officially. Hell yes. Okay,
Mate.
good.
Looks like you could use a job.
Aha!
He's like, let me give you a productive way to work off all that excess aggression you got going on.
Oh, and that was a yes right there.
yeah,
that was
totally.
yes.
You all accrued wealth and riches under Jabba the Hutt. You can again, if you listen to Boba Fett.
I'm here to make a proposal that's mutually beneficial.
Why do you deserve to be the Daimyo? What prevents us all from killing you and taking what we want?
You're on top of a Rancor pit for one. What?
That. Not an accident that they placed the table there.
Dumb boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Good puppy.
He's a little hungry. Please, sit. I am proposing that all the families of Mos Espa join in a defensive alliance until the Pike Syndicate is vanquished.
Why should we spill the blood of our ranks for a feud waged between you and the Pikes?
Then I will fight these battles alone. All I ask in return is that you remain neutral if the Pike Syndicate approaches you to betray me.
Yeah, we could do that.
This will be acceptable.
Acceptable.
This is all politics.
Yeah.
I abide.
Like, he's gathered all of his soldiers and champions and allies. He has the muscle to back all of this up. But he's got to be good at, like, the talk as well. He's got to, like, do the diplomacy, do the politics.
My deal is a lot better than what the Syndicate would offer.
Yeah.
Credits can buy muscle. If you know where to look.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Din Djarin.
There's the music again, yeah.
That's what they're...
She's kind of like...
there's the Mandalorian
Yeah.
thing. Yep. Okay, so they're... 100%.
She's like, leave it in my hands. I'm going to go buy us an army.
No, but that also implied, like, what's Din Djarin's connection to that?
Right.
Like, we know that they go to get his... at some point, he realizes that Cobb Vanth has his armor. Our idea was that he was going to go to the Sarlacc pit, that it was dead. He was going to, like, track down the Jawas that took it, and then follow those Jawas.
Follow the breadcrumbs and figure it out.
But here it's like...
But we have already seen that storyline transpire, so I think the significance is, like, we sort of know most of what... We know the important details of what happens next. We know that he ends up getting his armor back, and we know how that goes down, and that they do sort of a side quest with Din Djarin. You know, we know how that all turned out.
Yeah.
Dude, the Sarlacc scene today, like, this dude just does not quit.
Did not expect that.
There was this whole, like, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea thing going on. Like,
you said Nemo and the squid,
descending
100%.
into the dark depths, and they couldn't see anything. And then there's that, like, Captain Nemo with the giant squid imagery happening. I'm sure that's what's
There's a lot of very, very not subtle references like that to popular culture or to just famous works like with Lawrence of Arabia and all these things that we were saying, that there's a lot of different Back to the Future.
These are like formative influences on like filmmakers too, because these are like very classic films that are still beloved today. Like, I remember watching the Kirk Douglas version of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea as a kid, and I have like terrifying images from that movie permanently seared into my brain.
Yeah.
So it's definitely like a big influence here. But what a badass.
Yeah.
But B, from a cinematography perspective, like with
every single one of those shots was...
eye of Slave One coming up over the mouth of the Sarlacc.
The view from in the Sarlacc looking out.
The like fossilized teeth, the sort of classic horror movie jump scare where the thing went like came out at them, like there was just so many good shots in there, and then that very sort of painterly, artistically constructed
again
shot
lots of cool frames. Like, we're always putting out these particular frames at the end of every show, and the credits are like they're taking a lot of these directly off of the artist's page and making it
putting them
film frame.
into live action,
and it looks beautiful.
Absolutely
and that
gorgeous.
the Slave One, like it's I mean, other than the Millennium Falcon, it's the most recognizable ship in Star Wars.
For sure.
It's like, it's even some people's favorite. And it's
For
just
sure.
the scene where he came behind the biker gang and just lit them up. Just like, I don't know how they, like, obviously it's like CGI, and like, I know they have some practical.
But like, you just see it coming, and it just came
in. The sense
that
of
was
scale
so cool.
in the show and those shots have been perfect. Like, where they'll do the bird's eye views of Mos Espa or of Jabba's palace. And like, this it really felt like
catching
a
the
big
scale
ship
of it.
was coming in, and it's like
so cool.
Loved it.
And it was so satisfying to see them get what was coming to them too.
Yeah.
After how hard that hit us.
Yeah.
After how hard the sort of burning of the village hit us, and how hard that entire storyline hit us, it was really, really like.
Yeah, well, it serves a very important purpose, though.
Fundamentally satisfying to see that fiery retribution being doled out.
Sure.
You know,
Boba is like expressing guilt to Fennec about how he feels like he got his tribe killed.
Yeah, he's taking responsibility.
And
but
now we're
his
seeing that his philosophical shift happen there, because there's been a little bit of a question of like, where's Boba Fett? Where's the Boba Fett that we know? And like, we know that he's a little different in Mando, and this is kind of showing us how he got there. But here we finally saw like a little bit of that transition of him being like, I'm like, my family just got killed, you know, like, I'm done with this crap. Like, we need a new approach here. I need a new, like, things need to change. Like, and that, so that, you start to see a little bit of the evolution.
But also that line where he said, you never get far without a tribe.
Without a tribe, yeah.
And I mean, whether you want to say tribe or family, in this case, it literally was an indigenous tribe that took him in. But the idea of family being family, but also his crime
which
family.
Which is a core theme of Star Wars, period.
Right, but also
family
like
is...
the mafia use of that term, like the family. Like, there's just so many layers to that statement. That was just a line that was like a gut
Can we just point out, too, though, that they ended up taking the Sarlacc out with the seismic charge? Holy crap. Everyone's always the favorite, just the sound that it makes in the Attack of the Clones. They got to see that weapon again in Mandalorian. He uses it, and I can't believe they took the Sarlacc out like that.
That was nuts. That whole sequence was nuts.
It almost looked like it was unintentional, like the thing like shook loose and then like fell down in. Like they didn't even mean to do it, but either way, it was super cool and like.
Yeah.
I guess now the Sarlacc is definitely dead.
That's definitely the end of that guy.
Because we were convinced, like, look, the tentacles aren't moving, like it's dead. That was weird how it kind of just wasn't dead all of a sudden.
Yeah. You know what? It made for a great.
It's supposed to be like a 30,000-year-old creature.
It made for a great action
it's
sequence, and then again we got the fantastic fight sequence that I've really been waiting for.
Yes.
I mean, when you have Ming-Na Wen in your show, like you give her some stunts to do.
Yeah.
You
Finally,
give her some people to fight.
Yeah.
So she got her. There was great comedy in that scene of her like doing all the hard work left and right and him like sort of messing around with the controls.
Yeah.
But it also was like very cool and she really got to show her stuff. So
yeah, and thank God we had very, 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 very minimal Vespa squad in this.
Yeah.
And they had some pretty decent Black Chrysanthemum, especially him going crazy at the sanctuary, and then I guess her name's Garza Fwip. Is that her name? Jennifer Beals character. I was like, oh, she's like taming the savage beast, and then he went ahead and killed the Trandoshan
he's
anyway.
Like, he thought about it, but then
everyone
in
the bar was like,
I'd rather do this.
Shit. Yeah, that was
but you know,
hilarious.
this is something that he very smart that he's done. I mean, he is genuinely lifting people up and providing for them in a way that they've
sovereignty and giving
like
people their sovereignty back.
He is genuinely doing that, but at the same time, he's very smart because he catches people who are at their lowest for one reason or another and then gives them something to fight for. He offers them a better deal.
Yeah.
You know, so yes, it's ultimately good for them, but it's also good for him.
Sure, yeah.
Like he knows how to play his cards right. Like he gets the biker gang who are suffering from like unemployment and disaffection with society and is like, hey, I'll give you something to do. I'll pay you. You know, he takes Black Chrysanthemum, who's this great champion, who has been set free, but now he's kind of bored because he doesn't have any fights left to fight, and all he knows how to do is be a champion and rip the limbs off of Trandoshans. And he's like, okay, if that's what you enjoy, I have a channel for you to let out your aggression. I think I know what to do with all of that. So it's like politically very smart the way he's gathering allies. But he is doing it in a fair way, like Khaleesi at the same time, you know? He's sort of like giving everybody the option, the choice.
We came into this kind of thinking that Fennec Shan kind of just had this life debt to Boba, that he saved her life and therefore she's indebted to him. But like right off the bat, we kind of learned like, no, like she only had this one small thing to do for him, get the fire spray, Slave One back, and then her debt was paid off. But she kind of still had they kind of had this mutual...
It's an uneasy alliance at first, but I think they're quickly realizing that they make a good team and that they are
and we keep pointing out that she is actually a little bit more cautious still and more
pragmatic,
more inclined to do the dirty work, more inclined to, kill some motherfuckers.
She's slightly more cynical. He's been through the ringer, but he's already come around, apparently after a couple years already.
Yeah.
With the Tuskens. It seems this has happened over a longer period of time.
Which is important, though, because if he's sort of shed his, his whole, trip that he went through, where he went through Rebirth, if he's shed his old Boba Fett character, that, Fennec sort of retains some of that. She has, she keeps the connection to the old... the bounty hunter style way of things that he's not really down for anymore. So they complement each other.
But he's already sort of had the time to come around to this realization that you need a tribe, that you need a family. And she's not quite there yet. She's had to be fiercely, ruggedly individual. And, she doesn't necessarily have a reason to trust anybody yet. So this is a bit of an uneasy alliance to begin with. But I think she's already seeing the benefit of teaming up, of having a team. There was a very interesting scene when he saved her life today, because this is a whole different, it's not a new genre of sci-fi, but this is new for Star Wars.
Yeah, that's true.
This was blending a whole different type of sci-fi into the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
This is something that honestly felt like it belonged in a whole different show.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that I dislike it. It really sticks out from the music choice. That's sort of electropunk music that was playing, to the idea of like cyberpunk body mod culture. It just, I mean, that feels like a very futuristic now.
Well, I pointed out Alita Battle Angel last week, and Robert Rodriguez is involved in this, directing these, and so and he directed that. So, like, the stylistically and conceptually, you can see
he's bringing
a little bit of his own
schwa into the mix.
Which, you know what? Let's be perfectly honest. I think there's a lot of it's not just Star Wars, but Star Wars right now is sort of like the main example of this, where people are getting a little like they want people to just concentrate on what George Lucas, what his original vision was, like tell that story. Don't do too much of your own thing. Like, Star Wars isn't here for you to come and just kind of make it your own. You kind of have to
You're playing
respect.
in a very well established
I don't feel
franchise.
like they've stepped out of those lines too boldly here. I feel like there's a little. It doesn't feel that out of place.
That's a tough balancing act because
especially
I mean,
since it's Star Wars.
Anybody who's directing within a very well established franchise, that's always going to be attention. You've been hired for a reason to put your spin on it. You know, they could have hired anybody else, but they chose you for a reason.
Sure.
But also there are people who are very, I don't know, purist or very attached to these things. So there's always going to be like a delicate balance, whether it's this franchise or any other. Again, I'm not sure that I dislike it, but it does definitely stick out.
Yeah.
Stylistically, I think my sort of like 10-cent take on it is that stylistically, some of this sort of cyberpunk stuff sticks out like a sore thumb.
Well, it's not just that; it's the music too. Like the music was very,
all
like,
of it, the entire sort of world, that entire storyline, really sticks out stylistically. But conceptually, I kind of like the idea that there would be this like futurist movement within the Star Wars
and also
universe.
It's relevant in that it's like literally like Fennec Shand is put back together by the same
that gave a whole new perspective on him picking up the biker kids in the last episode, now that we know that he consciously sought out this like black market mod parlor to get her fixed up. He somehow knew to look for them, and
Well, I'm going to be perfectly honest. There's only 3 episodes left, and I'm probably going to anticipate there's going to be a lot of moaning and groaning online about this episode. I feel like there's going to be a fair amount of people that are going to be like, where's Cad Bane? Where's Bosk? Where's the Boba Fett kicking ass nonstop? I want more bang bang, shoot 'em up explosions and less talking about, philosophy and diplomacy, and
fair
Boba's taking off his helmet and talking too much. Like, I want to see him just, like, leave the helmet on and kill some
Fair
guys.
enough.
Like,
it's time for them to shake it up and for shit to go down.
and
right?
I think we've actually been kind of pointing out now how, like, Fennec Shand has had this consistent sort of, like, be careful, like, or I wouldn't do that, or this seems like a bad idea. Like, she always, like, there's going to be some sort of point where, like, he's going to have to be like, all right, I don't have a choice. Like, I have to start killing and being ruthless. And that, because in Mandalorian, when they're, on Tython and they meet up with Din Djarin, like, Boba Fett comes in and, like, lays waste to some stormtroopers. He is not, like, that's the Boba Fetter, but, like, there he is. There's him just killing everybody. So I think that we've seen him have this philosophical shift, but he may end up having
I made the observation at the beginning that
bit.
every single episode so far has started in the Bacta tank.
Yeah.
It's literally been, like, the theme of the music, right? Like, the thing that we return to.
Yeah.
Every single time. It's been this, like, rhythmic consistency that it starts that way, and then today we heard you're 100% healed, right?
The dreams have been pretty chronological too.
Right.
Yeah, exactly,
so now he's up to speed.
Yep,
he's ready for war.
Yeah.
And she's gonna go buy them an army.
So we're actually, that's a pretty, like, official, like, we're done with Black to Tank flashbacks now.
Yeah,
like,
I kind of hope so.
But there is still the whole, like, Cobb Vanth armor. Like, are we gonna touch on that? Maybe how's that gonna? Maybe he'll still go in the Back to Tank. Maybe he'll need to be in there. Maybe he'll get injured and need to go in there. Right.
Right.
Who knows?
But we're ready to go to war at this point.
Yeah. There's only 3 episodes left. They got a lot to accomplish. Still could technically kind of go anywhere, but it's really sort of shaping up to seem like it's going to be like a fight against the Pikes.
Yeah.
Could be kind of like the final scenario here.
As long as we get to see him ride that Rancor into battle, I'm good.
Yes, exactly. We didn't get any more Danny Trejo this episode, but I'm really, really hoping. We did get, like, a tease of the Rancor,
poking its little...
being an imminent threat, if you will. But hopefully we get to see more action of that, particularly Boba riding it. Okay, guys, this was fun. We want to hear about we want to hear what you guys thought in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll put up a fully unedited reaction on patreon.com/JediJive. Go check it out. Big thanks to Jenny and Mike and Jenny's dad for driving Jenny over here.
Bye, guys.
See you guys next time. Bye.